Hey guys, Godem here. Welcome. I'm back to Little Hope, and welcome back to the channel. I appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. So that last episode, man, I'm sitting here in between episodes, kind of trying to maybe run a couple things through my head. And again, I'm struggling. I'm struggling with even trying to come up with a theory at this point, for the most part. But one thing I did think, this is almost like it's becoming like Lost. I don't know if you ever watched the TV show Lost. Quite possibly my favorite show of all time. Most definitely my favorite network show of all time. But even then, it could quite possibly be my favorite show of all time. But one of the things that people always complain about Lost, which rightfully so, is every episode, especially as you got longer later in the seasons, you got 4 things answered, but you got 8 more questions. I kind of feel like that's what's going on right now. We're just getting questions after questions after questions. And not too many answers yet. Little Hope Tourist Office. Foreclosure, bank owned, keep out. So this town was basically, again, this is me just trying to work through things, trying to remember everything. It's basically shut down when the plant shut down, right? There was, I forget what industry it was, but some sort of plant shut down and kind of ended the town. We have barricades up there. Wonder if we're going to be heading back that way.
Where the hell is that coming from?
I don't know.
That was the priest. That was Carver. Oh, wait. Well, it did not go into cutscene, thankfully. Let's check this. All right, now I'm starting to think this might not lead anywhere, but I do want to check this out. Because it clearly looks like a path. What does the sign say? Viewpoint ahead. Oh shoot, man! I don't know which way. I don't know which way I want to go, because I don't want to miss anything. All right, so this is the execution site. An archaeological dig here in 1955 identified a layer of ash and bone fragments. The site is thus believed to be the location where people were hanged and burned at the stake during the Witchcraft Panic of 1692. It is unclear which of the accused was executed here. And ironically, it's right where the big hole is, the big sinkhole is. Well, that can't be a coincidence. Let's get back down around there. So there's a sinkhole. There's a big hole in the ground where there was where bodies were buried. That would explain Amy, if that is Amy. All right. I can't get close enough. Oh! All right, that scared me. That definitely got to me. Can we get close to this?
Get over here! This is impossible. I know those markings. This is my old tire swing. Look, here, see?
Hey, it's okay.
What?
It's okay.
It's not okay, you don't get it. See these stars? I painted them onto this tire with my dad when I was 10 years old.
You sure?
Hell yes, I'm sure this is my tire swing. How come it's out here?
Can't be. Just looks the same. It's just a coincidence.
We're definitely not going to be spiteful.
Can you listen to what I'm saying here? This town knows me.
Hey, hey, look at me. Look at me. We're getting through this, okay? Together.
Oh, it got echoey right there. Damn, man.
This is not my doing. You must help me. I beg you. Please help me before it is too late.
Tabitha, that's her name.
Only the Almighty can forgive your sin. That is your only hope of salvation.
Listen to me. I have committed no sin. The puppet I am condemned for is a child's plaything. Nothing more. I
You'll
swear
not
it.
swear me. The sickness you brought into our midst must be purged. To free all of us, and you, from evil, you must burn.
I beg you, stop. Do not do this. Ah! No, no, please, stop. Stop. Ah! Ah!
Pray, Lord, for you to take the soul of this, our sister Tabitha, who has been led astray by the devil, and do with it as you will.
Oh, that was Andrew.
The woman we just saw, it was me. That means I'm next.
Nothing bad's gonna happen to you. I'll make sure.
Oh,
of that.
that's interesting.
Thanks. I'm glad you're here.
So even before
Let's
she
keep on
said
going to
that,
the church. That's likely where the rest are.
Yeah, sure, I guess.
so even before she said that, what I was thinking was going back to what the curator said. Every person has a demon, usually related to regret. So that's the doppelganger thing. That's your demon. The doppelganger is the demon. Now the question here becomes, which one is the doppelganger, right? Who's is the real one? Taylor or Tabitha? And which one is the demon? Taylor or Tabitha? But she mentioned something there that I did not put together. Well, although we just saw her doppelganger die, is right before we had a chance, we almost lost Angela, is when Amy died. So now we're going to be close to losing Tabitha, so we have to be careful here, I guess, is my thought. Which is why we're probably Daniel now, because we're going to have to try and save her. Alright, nothing over here. I just want to make sure that there's nothing. It says detour this way. We just came from this way, but I want to make sure there's nothing back here. And once again, those people from 1692 reached out to us. It looked like Tabitha was talking to us and asking for help.
Feels like we're being followed.
We are being followed.
Hey! Get the fuck out of here!
Back the fuck off, will you? Oh crap, what the fuck is that?
Run.
Move! Run!
Oh, we lost Taylor. Oh, because he ran without her. I thought they were going to run together as a group.
Oh, crap, what the fuck is that?
Move! Run!
Oh, because he ran without her. I thought they were going to run together as a group. What the hell is that? I didn't think he was gonna bolt without her. Dude, seriously, what is that thing? How's it it's always on their tail, even though it barely moves, and they're running? It's like the Jason effect.
Keep moving, go!
Damn.
You hear that? Is that
Taylor.
Taylor? Is that you back there? Get to the church! Run!
It's still on us.
Hey!
Oh, there's Vince.
One of those fucking things is after
Get
us!
inside! Go!
You notice the
move
fence?
it!
Look at the fence.
Hey! Run!
Get inside!
What the hell are you doing?
Oh.
Hey!
Are you crazy? You trying to get yourself killed?
Get in here. Hey!
Why are we not letting him in?
Where's Angela?
She didn't make it. Nothing we could do.
You're kidding me.
No, and we have to keep that thing outside, or we'll be joining her.
Fuck.
Look for ways in and out of here. Close them all off. Shit! Come on, we need a barricade here.
Hey! Hey!
Why the hell is that old fool still out there?
Looks like he's following us.
Whatever he's up to, we can't trust
I
him.
know you're inside.
If you hadn't lost your cool and taken that pot shot at him, maybe he'd be on his way.
Well, we didn't shoot at
He doesn't
him.
get how much trouble we're in here.
Get out here and look me in the eye!
Don't even think about going outside.
You motherfucker, you! You take a goddamn shot at me? Quit hiding in there!
We have to get rid of him. We're in deep shit if that thing hears us.
We weren't shooting at Vince, we were shooting at the thing. Shoot, man, I don't know.
Hey, cool it. I was trying to help. Didn't you see that
What are you
thing?
talking about? Ain't nothing out here.
That thing out there killed my friend.
Okay. So tell me what happened.
I know this is gonna sound crazy, but this thing, it chased after us. You gotta believe me.
Stay here. And watch what you're doing with that gun.
So Vince doesn't see it.
You really think it was smart not to tell me that you had that gun?
I can't believe you're getting mad at me. We got away, didn't we?
This time, maybe. But next time, you could just as easily shoot one of us.
Professor? Andrew! It's me. I'm next.
What makes you think
Priest,
that?
Reverend, whatever. Made accusations against my double. Sounded serious.
Another trial?
Not this time. It sure looked like it was heading that way.
And the girl? Mary?
Yeah. She was there all right.
We secure in here? You find any other ways in?
Sorry, Professor, I didn't check.
That thing is still out there. Look over there.
We have to follow her. Whoever she is, she's tied up in everything that's happened here.
What if you're right? What then?
If we can stop her, it could prevent any more harm happening to our doubles.
Okay. Guard the door in case that thing comes back.
Hey, kid? You out here?
Oh, damn.
It pains me to say these words, but your punishment today will protect us all. Keep our town safe.
Can you spare him? I beg you.
This is hard for you, child. But one day you will understand, and you will thank me.
Go from this place, Mary. Your pleas cannot reach him. My fate is not a memory you should carry.
Who will be my keeper if you are gone?
Judge Wyman has instructed Abraham. He will be your keeper. A decision not all are in agreement with. Every man will face his day of judgment. Yours is today.
No!
Push him off?
Look, child. See who you would have me spare. See he is no longer of this earth. Only the damned and the devil can resist in this way.
No, no, no. Quick time, quick time. Didn't get it. That's the exact same death as the dude at the beginning of the game. Exact same death. Was he the brother? Was he the dude? Was he the guy with the record collection? I don't remember.
He was right here. I was holding him. He was right there. Nothing I could do.
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. I know how much it messed me up.
Fucking witch trials! What's wrong with these people? They killed that guy for no reason.
I'm sorry, this is fucked up.
Now we know the pattern. Angela was killed after seeing her double executed. Taylor had a narrow escape from that thing. You see your double get it? And you're next.
That's real reassuring. Thanks for sharing.
Isn't it better to know what's gonna happen to you?
Well,
There it is!
Angela
been
isn't
after us.
exactly.
We can't let it trap us up here.
Angela isn't exactly dead though. That we know of. No, she's not, because this type of game, you know when you die.
What do we do now?
They
With
just
that
don't know
thing
that.
outside?
Quiet.
They're assuming she's
It's
dead,
out
is what I
there.
mean.
Listen,
It's out there for now. What if it decides to come in after us?
Maybe we're okay if we stay inside the church.
Because...
Because it's holy ground. A church? Maybe it can't come in.
Really? It's a fucking vampire now?
I'm just saying, this is a solid building.
He's right. We're safer in here. We're staying put.
Not only panic, that's a little narcissistic. It's kind of hunting everybody. No, that is the one that's hunting her, though, isn't it?
I guess staying makes some kind of sense, right? You think that's our best move?
We are staying in here. No choice.
we should take off while we still can. That thing has us boxed in.
No one else agrees with you. Staying in here is the majority decision.
We can't be splitting up again. After what happened to Angela?
Sure, whatever. But this doesn't feel right to me.
All right, real quick. So I am putting a couple things together before they start continue talking, and I don't want to lose this. And I know I already mentioned at the beginning of this episode, though. But so the reason, so that one is specifically chasing Taylor, because it is charred, and it's holding what looked like some wood on its back because she was at the stake. She was burned at the stake, so she's charred, has a piece of that wood on her, still on her body. So she is specifically chasing Taylor, and that is the demon. That's Taylor's demon. Angela's demon is the one that came out of the water with the chains wrapped around it, and then now Daniel's demon is going to be the one that we saw in this premonition with the fence. That's Daniel's demon, because that's how he died. And again, that's how the kid at the beginning of the game died. The only two characters that I remember what they look like specifically are Andrew, because the actor, and then of course Mary and the little girl. Tanya did have red hair at the beginning. Did Tanya have red hair? I kind of think she might have, but it wasn't that type of red. It wasn't the ginger red. I don't know. All right, let's continue. All right, so yeah, I just had to do that. I had to take those couple of moments to work through those thoughts.
This place is double central. The priest is the spitting image of that creepy preacher.
Yeah.
You're right. They could be the same guy.
Carver. So we saw that guy in something else. What did we see him in? No, it wasn't premonition. All right, we have a lot of secrets here. Let's go through the secrets. Executions took place near the church. Oh, that is a little interesting. That is near the church. Visitor's map. Execution took place near the church once again. Although, is it? It's kind of across. Well, it's across street. Close enough. There we go. That's where we saw him. And this is newspaper headline from 1973: the arrest of Reverend Carson, who I believe is probably we're believing is Carter now, or Carver. Reverend Carson helped teach children. Reverend Carson used the occult to his advantage. There's the photo. Arrested in 1973 after complaints from parents. Commencement Day Massacre. Did Reverend Carver turn to the occult after the loss of Madeline Carver? We noticed her name on the list. during the Commencement Day Massacre. Ooh. So that's alluding that that's what made him turn a little bit. And then same deal here. Same deal. All right, it's fun putting these pieces together, man. I still don't know exactly what's going on. So obviously I'm thinking, you know, the big question here is what is the real timeline? And the usual answer would be 2020. A soul divided. In Hebrews 4:12 we read, "For the word of God is living and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the division of soul and spirit." Commonly we use the word soul and spirit interchangeably. They are those parts of our being that make us up, but cannot be seen. Biblically, they are different. The spirit is our life force. It is the part of us made pure by Christ's sacrifice. The soul is those things that make you unique, such as your personality, your thoughts, and attitude. Spirit and soul may seem the same, but God and Satan can divide the pure spirit from the often imperfect soul self. That duality, so this is the same thing we have going on here, kind of a doppelganger thing going on here, right? Spirit and soul, God and Satan. That duality is key to understanding Scripture. There's a disconnect between the spirit and soul. We are divided against ourselves. Our spirit is pure. When God looks at us, he sees us blameless. But our soul, those things we struggle with in our own heart, needs reminding of who we are in the spirit. It needs purification. Only isolation and sacrifice can bring us purity. Reverend Carson. So that was probably a secret, right? Yes. Sermon by Reverend Carson on possible for Satan to divide spirit from soul, and that the soul needs purification through isolation and sacrifice. The soul, I feel like that's important. The soul needs purification through isolation and sacrifice. Man, we have a lot going on here. All right, so the pure isolation sacrifice. So they're not isolated as a group. The demons are isolated. See, and that, all right, so that's what I was leading to, is oftentimes you would assume that 2020 is the real reality, but could it be 1692? But then how do you explain everything coming after that, unless that's just reincarnation? Could that be what these other people are, is reincarnation at some point? Because isn't there something with purgatory? So I have to admit, I'm not a big religious person, not a studier of the Bible. I don't really know all of the stuff that's involved, but is there not something with purgatory of you keep going through and you keep getting reincarnated until you live the perfect life, or you get it right or something, and then you go up into heaven? Is there something like that going on here? Am I even right in thinking that something like that even exists? I don't know. All right, getting sidetracked. I don't think we're getting sidetracked, but let's dive into some of this a little more. All right, Team Taylor. Taylor did not take the knife. Yeah. All right, so these do not. Yeah, so these do keep moving around. Sympathetic about Daniel's experience at the bell tower. I wish they would just go in order. Be easier. Took the knife. Held onto the knife when running toward the church. Oh, well, that's interesting. Held onto the knife when running toward the church. Vince assured Andrew he would go get help at the church door. Andrew fell to the ground, yep. Vince cycled away. Andrew shot at the demon behind Vince, narrowly missing him. The old man introduced himself. Andrew ran into Vince while running for safety from the church. For safety of the church. The little girl. A girl led John and Andrew to the museum. Mary by Carver. All right. See, the fact that these come out of order, I don't want to miss anything. Come on. Mary deliberately turned to watch her sister Tabitha being burned. So that's what that look was. I thought she was looking back at us. Or when I say us, I mean Taylor and Daniel. That's who I thought she was looking at. John declared that Mary was evil. The girl stood. Group saw the girl. Girl appeared. John considered burning Mary's poppet. Yep, we know that. And Mary appeared to have a seizure. We know that. Seems like there should not be any more empty spaces on this. Right? If we've already, look at, top one you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going around. That's more than half. This is like an endless kind of weird circle going on there. Tool for survival. Andrew fired the gun at the pursuing demon as the group entered the church. Just those two? Oh no, there's another one. John was upset with Andrew for hiding the gun from him. All right. All right, let's get back into this. Oh man, what is going on? I don't know, and we are going to work on finding that out in the next episode. Oh, I just cut it off. Uh-oh. Let's go back. I don't want to do that. I don't want to cut that out. I don't want to do that to you guys. I was afraid that was going to happen. Let's continue.
Fucking great.
Just listen up. It follows us when we move around.
And we need to be quiet, like silent. Could be tracking us with sound.
Oh, so that's interesting. Where is Andrew? Oh, he's over there. I think he's over there at that window. All right. Now I think we're going to call it an episode. I didn't want to do that to you guys. So anyways, though, as always, thank you for watching, liking, and subscribing to the channel. And until the next episode, what are we going to do inside this church, man? What are we going to do? We can't just hang here forever. But until we find out what's going to happen and what we're going to do, be safe and have fun.